Yo, Josh, you crazy, bro. Oh, what, Reek, Willow, is it, Sensei birthday? Nah. Come on, Kwaku, we June 19th to the 21st, man. Yeah, we in June this time. Oh, yeah. Lou birthday. I got to text him, man. Dissipator bill. I don't know, man. I've been playing with suppressors so long. I don't really straight Hey, come on, man. Come on, Kwaku, man. You was there, man. You gotta spin the block with us, man. YouTube, what's going on? Sully. Of course, y'all, Sully's on YouTube and not on Instagram. But it's cool because we need to get the YouTube numbers up. RWS Junior, what's up, man? How are you? What up, man? I can't text him right now. Hey, Rick, you could jump on? I have both phones occupied, Rick, and for me to jump on, I would have to end the Instagram live. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They say that these screen protectors is it, man. I ain't gonna lie. This joint definitely was it. I have placed it on the phone and taken it off of the phone, and it was already cracked, but it hasn't totally been demolished. Oh, word, that's lit. Son graduating. That's a big deal right there. What's up, integrity? G Flex triggers working a Taurus. I don't know. Mm, I cannot confirm nor deny because I have never tried. I don't know if I would try it. I'm not a big fan of the G Flex though. I mean, don't get me wrong. The G Flex is cool, but a lot of the guns that I have, I could work with. I'm proficient with all of my guns, so it's like I wouldn't really want to sacrifice one and put a G Flex in it.
Wait, which Taurus we talking about though?
I don't know. YouTube, what up, man? How y'all doing over here? YouTube, y'all better get ready, man. Y'all gotta come hang with your boy Harry Monday. Some of these topics is gonna get spicy. Rick, I hope you're
Yeah.
ready for the night, man.
Oh hell, what's going on tonight?
Nah. The night not bad, man. Tonight is relationships. Integrity, what up, man? I seen you comment. Um, oh, he
What I
said the
want to talk
Taurus
about when it
G
comes to relationships.
a G3. Nah. So it is relationships, right? YouTube, y'all tap in on this one too. So the relationship thing is how long is too long to stay, pretty much. Some people just get an attitude and they out. You jump in shit, but like it ain't even going down. It ain't even sprung a leak. We hit a little wave and we got a little splash inside, and you jumped off. You out of here. So,
Honestly, those are the ones you want to stay away from. Because in my experience, 'cause I was actually in a relationship like that with somebody. I've known her for years, and I ain't know that she was like this until we started dating. And like the smallest instance of anything, she'll throw an attitude. She'll be like, oh my god, like you want to lose me? Like you, like this, and it's just wild. It's just instant headache every single time, every
uh,
time.
that
And I
so
guess she walked away expecting me to chase, and I'm like, no, because you're gonna do this shit. This ain't gonna be the first time, the last time you're gonna do this shit. So no, the first
so it
time
was
won't be
like,
the last time.
okay, you she just wanted that chase, is what you're
Right.
saying.
Like why do I have to continue to chase you if I already have you? Like
That's a good
why do I
one.
have to put more work? Why do I have to put more work into something I did to get you in order to keep you? Like, I got you. Now I just have to work on us to, build on a relationship. Not have to keep chasing you. Because if I keep wasting my time chasing you, we're never going to be able to build on a relationship.
King of Diamonds. What's up, man? Nah, I feel that. I feel that. I think it has to be balanced, right? I think if somebody's ready to leave so fast, that's what you do. That's just who you are. And you're not in my opinion, you're not looking for nothing stable. You always looking for the
Right.
door. You walking in with you looking for a reason to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in all, I don't think it's just you're a bad person. I think it's just you have trauma you haven't healed from, and that's the deeper part. Now that's when we can start to get to the nucleus of it, because you got this trauma, and you haven't fought your trauma yet. People think particularly
Right.
females have gotten marriage or relationships are about duty and are about duty, not Roman romance. I mean, so just one of the things too. I guess with the relationship has to do with a big aspect on love, right? Because I think as men we see so much of a scale, I'll say, with women, because we have some that are like they'll ride with you, and it's the crazy part because the girls that'll ride, they usually end up with, oh, Nikki, I'm glad you came in here, Nikki. Oh, you must have seen I was live, Nikki. You know we need a woman in here. Nikki, send the request, y'all. I gotta get my girl Nikki on here, y'all.
Yeah, because like if she was so ready to
Oh wait, hold
leave
on.
off
See
the
if I
rip.
see you together for 2 years and she in college and I'm basically giving you money and going on this. Well, I mean, so Grizz, that's not bad though. You can support her in a long distance relationship because y'all could just build on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she's doing anything wrong or bad. Is y'all could build on that. She's in college. It's not like she up here, she left where y'all at to go be a stripper in Boston. You know what I mean?
That's
And
real specific, bro.
I'm just saying, like, she's leaving for her cause, right? And just let me be clear, if you're a stripper, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I
I don't
mean?
know. I've dated
Um,
a few strippers.
not huh?
So I've dated a few strippers and a couple porn stars.
We are going to talk. We're going to dive into that, my boy. Okay, YouTube. I'm pretty sure y'all heard that. My guy on Instagram said he's dated a couple strippers and porn stars. We're definitely diving into that.
Bro, back when we was at SHOT Show, I told you that some of my exes was in town for AVN. Yeah.
So, real quick to get off topic for 1 second, y'all. Dating someone that's in the adult film industry. Do you feel like your practice? Cause I asked that because one of my buddies, he dated this girl. He was just like, yo, bro, she do the freakiest stuff. Da, 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 da. Then she said, I don't know if this is gonna work. Split up and started doing adult film. He was like, I felt used. I was just practice. He's like, this whole time she was using me to warm up for this lifestyle.
All right, so basically, when it comes to dating someone in the adult industry, there's a difference between what they do at work and what they do at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like as far as the sexual aspect goes, when they're going to work to do it, there's no emotion involved. There's no romance. There's no sensuality in it. It's just I'm coming here to do this and then I'm leaving. Kind of like an everyday job or whatever.
Okay.
You know,
Now
but
I respect that too. Because it is, but it's different. Like if you date a stripper, baby, when she go home, baby, you better get in that shower. Got them fingerprints all over you. Nah, get in that shower. The adult film industry depends on them scenes.
yeah, but the
All
difference
right, if you
between
dated a girl in the adult film industry and she did a gangbang, when she come home, are you just sitting there like, honey, how was your day? It was hard. It was rough. You know what I mean?
No, you know what's funny? I actually went to a couple of the sets one time. And shit was wild. It's not like how you would think it is, like on the porn set. It's not. It's not like they just jump into it and they just do it. Cause like the director is yelling cut like literally every 5 seconds. And then they gotta stop it and they gotta redo this or do something different. It's like by the time
It's
they get
really
through it
work.
all, by
It's
the time they
really
get through it all, they don't want to do it no more. It's like they done. They mad. They want to go home.
because it's really a job. People thought, oh,
Exactly.
I'm just gonna go have sex and have a good time. Yo, okay, that's what you
That's
thought,
actually
huh?
not what it's like. No, you don't just go in there and just do the damn thing. When they say to stop, you have to stop. If you about to nut and they say cut, stop.
You
Don't
better
nut. You
hold.
can't do
You better hold it.
it. Exactly.
Like I'm about. You better not.
Exactly. And that's how it be. And that shit is wild because like they get frustrated, they gotta stop. And then when they stop, they can't start back up again right away. And then it's just a whole bunch of shit. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. Like
Yeah.
y'all really just it's like a regular movie set pretty much. The director
Mm.
yelling at everybody like, no, don't put your leg up there, put it over there. I'm like, wow, I was cracking the fuck up.
Y'all remember my buddy had sent me this porno thing one time, and you could hear the people, "Come on, it's time to change." And I'm like, "Who was your audio guy? Who was the editor?" This is the most. 5 minutes in, I got tired of the director. Like, this is rubbish. It was comedy pretty much for me. Like, this is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was hilarious. It was
Um,
hilarious. Like
Grizz, you got to relax, man. It's a little bit of space. You could make sure y'all stay in communication when she leave work. Text you, share a location. Sharing location is good for a situation like that. And I want to say also sharing location, people get so, oh, she trying to track me and da da da. Nah, when girls be having a problem with men that want you to share your location, we're protectors, right? And how can I protect you if I don't know where the hell you at? I like how Nikki slid in here and slid out of here too. Me and her gonna fight. Let me see. Okay, so Josh said it depends on what was the thing that made the man or woman jump. Could be jump early and just not mature to commit long term. Yep. I'm one to bounce if I see us drive drive into the fire, I'm out. Nah, Josh, that's facts. Um, I think everybody have a limit. You have to give people a chance, right? Because the one thing about people, humans, we're creatures of habit. So if I've been going out to clubs every Saturday with my homies, and then we in a relationship, and you like, oh, why you going with them? Oh, my bad, just our thing for the last 5 years. So
how about that?
you have to be willing to give grace and allow change, just because humans are creatures of habit. So when we're used to doing something, we're not just gonna stop like that. That'd be beautiful, right? But that's not how people are wired. But I do think you have to have allow time for grace. You had like grace period. Everything has like a little grace period, right? And you had that grace period to see if they're trying. Because this is a difference if somebody that just don't care and they just gonna keep doing what they do. Then you probably should bounce.
Yeah.
But if you're dealing with a person and you know they're like trying but it's like they're not used to it. It's new. Now y'all been together 5 years, they still doing the same thing. 5 years is a long time to not change. At that point, it might be time to cut your ties. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta leave.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get hurt a little bit to be happy a lot later on.
Man, listen. Good things fall apart so better things could fall together.
Man, that's deep, bro.
You know what I
That's
mean?
deep.
And it's like, well, you never see it when you in it, because you in it, your emotions involved, and then You could be going through something and just you meet somebody that's just cool, and then cool turn into, man, maybe we should go out on a date for real. And then going on a date for real, this a vibe turns into more dates, and then y'all start to grow. But then as y'all grow, that's when things happen where it's like, hold on, what's up, Kyle? That's when things start to change, and it's like, oh yeah, that's not okay. I don't like that. I know you ain't know I ain't like that, so that's why I'm telling you. And this is another thing, man. Tell people what you don't like.
Yeah, don't just
Tell
put up with
people
the
what you don't
bullshit.
like. Don't be sitting here and you upset, and I don't even know what you like in the first place. What you mad for? YouTube, it
That's what
was supposed to
communication
be a
comes from.
giveaway, so tell a friend to tell a friend. Sully said he wanted to do a giveaway.
I heard Sully giving away 50 cows.
50 cows is crazy because I would end this live and participate myself.
No, remember the last time when Sully said you was giving away 50 cows?
Yeah, Sully, yeah, you gotta watch Sully because Sully will set you up. People be in your DMs like, what happened to the giveaway? I'm like, what giveaway?
Right, you don't even know what the hell going on.
Hold up. She's a Chicana, but she's
Shakina.
a Chicana. I like, you say Chiquina, I say Chicana.
Well, no, that's how Alicia pronounced it. What?
She said, what she say? A Chiquina? A Chicana. You sure? I ain't had Alicia on here in a minute. But she supported me on. Oh, oh, she was giving you bread. You got a real one, bro.
Damn, yeah. Oof.
She don't have a Brooklyn Slammer. What is a Brooklyn Slammer, man? Or a knife or a gun? I've been to Lansing, Michigan, I think. I forgot why I was out there.
Hey, what's up, big head? My little sister just came on.
Would you? Oh. Hey, what's up? Hey, can she come in here and talk? Oh, we got TK
No,
too? Huh?
no, she cannot come in here and talk. I swear. If she gets on, I'm hopping off. I swear to God.
Nah,
She will
bro.
embarrass the hell out of me.
Stop acting like that, man. She not talking about you. She got to talk about relationships. TK, what up? We need a woman's opinion. Come on, man. Sometimes you got to take one for the team, my brother.
You want to? My
Miss
big head come
Mac,
in here and talk.
little
If she
sis.
come in here and talk about her relationships, bro.
No, no, not hers.
But if she's speaking from experience, it's gonna be crazy.
I mean, it could be her perspective. It might be things that led her to her perspective, but we gotta respect it. She grown. Can't coddle her. She a grown woman now.
I'm not coddling her, man. It's just
What he trying to say is his sister gonna get on here and say some savage ish, and this is
she will.
CK. What's up with you? Brooklyn Slammer is a polyurethane indestructible. It's made by Cold Steel. You can't just walk around with. I mean, you can walk around with a baseball bat, but
Polyurethane. It's basically a combat plastic. It's a
yeah,
hard to
that's
dense plastic.
yeah.
So it's legal. You can legally carry it. Doesn't
Yes,
look like a.
TK. I do want you to speak on it. We need a woman's perspective up here, cause we can't talk for how women feel. You know what I mean? So even your perspective is needed.
Yeah, big head. Come on, tap in.
Oh, so your sister can come on with TK?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Okay. Grizz is out here with the polyurethane bats and
She said I'm barely a woman though.
yeah, all right, TK. Yeah, all right. You're a grown woman now. Come on, TK. Tap man, help us out.
Oh, she said she can't. She got work in the morning.
I wanted you on. Your brother is probably so relieved inside. He like, whoo! Thank God. God is good.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kyle. Enjoying soaking up the sun. What time is it out there in Costa Rica, Kyle?
Probably around the same time it is here. It's almost in the same time zone.
TK, you could get on here and turn your camera off. Problems. Oh, you know what? Oh, Miss Mac, yes, you can too. You ain't got to be camera ready. We could invite y'all on, put the camera on the ceiling till you turn that thing off, and you good. Y'all could be on here. You could be laying down. Ain't nobody gonna see you with your bonnets on and all of that.
No, she probably said she got to go. She about to go to sleep. Yeah, she's
Oh,
trying to go to
oh,
sleep.
Mrs. Officer. Okay. Can you
It's fucking
shoot though?
terrifying.
Can you shoot though? You
Yes,
gotta
she
come to
can.
the. You gotta come to the range.
I took her there to GPS.
Why you ain't call me? You said it's
It was
7.
the la-
Oh,
it
so
was the
they two
last minute
hours
thing.
behind, huh?
It was the last minute thing. And
We'd have
plus,
had to
she
shoot.
needed.
We'd have had to shooting the turbo triggers, the machine guns.
Yeah, she actually needed to learn how to shoot an AR for her training, which she passed, by the way. Thank you very much.
The ARs is fine. I don't
Yeah,
even know
she
why
did
they
a bad
stress the
thing.
AR. I don't know why they stress the AR because the AR is one of the easiest ones.
Yeah. She said she got certified on the AR at work. But it's different when you're a cop because liability issues and stuff like that. Yeah, I taught her how to shoot. I trained her, bro.
As you should. But it also depends on the type of relationship too. It helps when you can blend together. Yeah. Versus the dude being independent and the chick being needy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts. Nah, that's 100% accurate, Josh. Because and it's like and it's so funny when you find that blending, it works because if like, and I always say this, right? Like, a girl could be beautiful, right? But what would that do for you if you lost it all? You get fired, you had a bad investment, you lost it all. What does her beauty do for you? If she don't have boss qualities and she don't have that mindset as a go-getter, like being beautiful and all is cool, but anybody can fall off. And then if you fall off, can she help?
Well, she beautiful. She can start OnlyFans to support both of them.
Oh, I mean,
It's a thing that people have done.
we spun a block on adult actresses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is no judgment zone. My OnlyFans dropping in June.
Well, I tried doing OnlyFans and I got banned from the platform.
Yeah, playing with guns all the time. And you weren't playing with them properly. If you see guns on my OnlyFans, I'm trying to tell you. It's
I
not gonna
put
get
one
banned.
post. I put one post with a gun and they banned the whole thing because they're anti-gun. They wanted zero guns on their platform. They sent
It's
me an
crazy.
email saying that and everything. I was like, well, shit.
Mm.
Their corporate headquarters is based in the UK. And you know how they are.
Mm-hmm. You should have been on there with a knife.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have been good. Might have been good to go.
And she got a pocketbook attached to her. Nah, beauty is definitely fleeing. Hold on. Fleeting. What was the other one? What? A future recovery agent. You want an AK. Chris, you don't need no AK. An AR
Right.
works just fine. Silencer's
It's
a fair
probably
game. I done seen some shit. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Nah, I
it's
think,
probably want to he probably want to use an AK on the job.
man, you better have, listen. You better be putting some work in with that AK, man, cause better know your ammo.
You better
Ammo
know how
is
to rock.
major
You
when
better know how
when
to
you
rock and lock
working.
the mag under extreme conditions, because that you can fumble with that too.
Yeah, you better be a rocker. Said I want them to know my ass is coming. That is
But
crazy.
fugitive recovery agent, you don't want them to know you coming, because then they're gonna run.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, Grizz, you don't want them to know, bro. It's what you can't catch them. You can't catch them as easy if they know you coming. They out.
Right.
Nobody loves a foot chase. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody loves a foot chase.
Real shit.
Um, come on, YouTube. What up with y'all? What y'all
My sister
thinking?
even said she ain't chasing nobody, and she training to be a cop.
Hey, man, listen. Don't nobody be wanting to chase nobody. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody start running. You hit them. Yo, you better stop. Taser, taser, taser. And most people are Ari. That's it. That's it. Don't do it. Cause you
Yeah.
know if you get tased to get back, that fall is gonna be nasty.
Oh yeah.
That's the point of having a pit bull. Yeah, that's true. Um, to jump back to the relationship thing, right? I think some people leave too fast, but then I think on the other hand, some people stay too long. You gotta have balance. If you keep hearing this is a problem, you're not changing. How long you gonna wait? What like Enrique, what do you think? What is a sufficient amount of time do you feel for somebody to change?
Well, that depends on what the problem is.
Whatever the
You
problem. I
know.
mean, it could be small, but you gotta understand it don't have to be something real big.
Okay.
Because
All right.
remember,
So
small chips and cracks can weaken a foundation
absolutely, but change doesn't happen overnight.
at
It
all.
takes time. Change takes time. And you have to be patient with them in order to try to change, but you just can't wait for them to do so. You're in a relationship with this person, you have to help them change as well. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because they need to see if you like the change. If they want to see if you like where they're going with the change. If they're just acting the same way, every single day, then they're gonna think, okay, so you cool with this? Then I ain't gotta do much.
Yeah. And I think in the beginning stages, that little honeymoon phase. TK, if you don't get on here with us, I think in the beginning stages, people people kind of they don't hold people accountable because it's new. They're like, I'm just gonna laugh. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna be cute. Instead of being like, yo, whenever y'all get done, hold them accountable. You want to build with them, right? If y'all just having fun and y'all friends with benefits, it don't even matter. But if you really plan on building something serious, hold them accountable. You got to let people know, okay, yeah, don't play with me like that. It don't work for me. For whatever reason, it doesn't work for you because if you allow somebody to keep doing it, then later when they doing it, you be like, I don't like that. I've been doing this for 3 years. You ain't say nothing. What happened?
Exactly.
What happened? So it's like one of them things. Like, what's really good? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the YouTube was going up a little bit tonight. What up, YouTube? Tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't know what happened. I don't know what Sully was giving away.
Yo, Josh
I ain't
said
gonna
my
say.
favorite line is, "I can fix them." That shit killed more relationships than WhatsApp.
Yo, that is so true. Yo, that I could fix. Yo, that I think you know what. And Josh, you ain't never lie. I think because a lot of women like projects. They like a
Yeah.
dude that is broken, and you be like, he could tell you, I ain't Ish. I ain't gonna never be Ish. I'm gonna be a player for the rest of my life. And it's like, no, you're not. You're gonna marry me. You're gonna be a husband, and da 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 da. And then when you marry said individual, what's up, Gar? And then he hasn't changed, and then you're like, I can't believe you're acting like this.
What? You mean the same way I've been acting since you met me?
Or I can't believe you keep cheating. But when you met him, he had a girl. He left her for you, and then you caught him with other girls on and off throughout the course of the first year. So going into year two, if you're getting the same thing, clearly the behavior hasn't changed. So what are you really expecting?
Right. You just became the new girl he cheating on.
And unless this is the reality of it, if somebody doesn't value you enough to change, they're not changing. Now, somebody has to willingly want to change for you. That's what it really is boils down to. Somebody has to really want to change.
Right.
And I know when it comes to relationships, I feel as though you got to give it time because you don't know. You could prematurely leave soon, and then it's like,
And then like a
well,
year down the road, you see he's exactly the man you wanted him to be, but y'all ain't
mhm.
together no more.
And
And
sometimes you
he
have to
with
set a
somebody else.
standard. Um, so when I first got married years ago, I was young, right? We got married. Um, we had a couple issues, and for me, I had to set this bar like, all right, this is not going to be acceptable. This is not going to work. So it was like, okay, we had that understanding. First time, slip up. Oh no, my bad. I don't want to hear that. We already had this conversation. This is not acceptable. So the second time it happened, then it's like, nah, you playing with me now. So then the third time, it's like, nah, I'm wrapped out. She called me like, I don't know, you got every right to be mad, and if you cuss me out, I said, nah, I ain't got nothing to say. What you mean you don't have nothing to say? You already know where I stand because you're expecting me to yell. So that just tells me you already knew what it is. You just chose to do what you wanted to do.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
th-
Consequences be damned.
yeah, and it's like I'm gonna let you do you, because some too many people, and this is what people got to realize. You have to let people know what your lines are, what's not okay. Now, forcing somebody to conform in those lines, you might be setting yourself up for heartbreak. When somebody
Right.
shows you who they are, believe them. When somebody shows you they're not gonna change, believe them. If a certain amount of time goes, now, like I said, we gotta have a time period because humans are creature of habit. So when you get used to doing something year after year after year after year, it's a habit. So you have to get used to breaking that habit, and you're not gonna do that for anybody. You're gonna have to find that one person that you want to change for, and then it happens. That I could fix them, hit the nail on the head. Depends on what you expect to change. Some change behavior takes years, while some can happen in weeks. Yeah, but see, TK, this is the thing, right? I think all behavior can possibly be, I think all behavior can be changed if you really want to. Like, I've seen people that were really, like, let's just call it space, but I know some guys that was just outside, they was just hoes. But when they met that certain girl, and it's like, yo, she like, if that's who you are, that's cool, but I'm not with it. Then he had to make a choice. Do I have to, if I want her, I have to change some of the things that I'm doing? Does that mean, you're just never gonna be attracted to another woman? Nah. But it does mean that you have to take some precautions. If you know you used to be outside in a club and every night you leaving with a girl or two, how about you just don't go to those clubs no more? Or if you go to the clubs, you go with her. So
Isn't that kind of like taking Pam to the beach?
not if you really care, because you gotta think about it. Like somebody could say, "Oh my God, man, all of these beautiful women," and somebody else like, "Yeah, I know me and my wife was out there." And people like, "You took your wife?" Yeah, and had the best time of our life. We was up there doing all types of new kinky stuff. Does that mean they're having less fun than a person that's just living vicariously just outside? Nah, not for sure. Because think about it. Let's say you go on a vacation to Brazil and you in a relationship. Now your man in here, he enjoying all of the beaches and all of the women, and you there with your lady. Your man and brought a 48 pack of condoms.
God damn.
He's spending money. And guess what? You ain't had to buy none. Cause you there with wifey. So y'all are living y'all best life on the beach in the shower. And if y'all got kids and the kids ain't there, man, listen. Listen, you really are probably more active than he is. He just spreading it out with different people. But yeah, activity is a little crazy.
Hey, what up, Tommy?
Let me see. I gotta scroll down to the bottom. And I'm hoping Michigan passes that recreational law where cops can't just pull you over just because they see smoke coming from the car that looks like. I mean, well, you got to look at it like this, Grizz. If we're talking about firearms and other stuff, you have to stop putting yourself in position to be approached by law enforcement.
Because probable cause is the bane of everybody.
Because you could be vaping, you could. And the cop could think it's something different. But if you're smoking vapes, why don't you get a vape that has smells like blueberry? He could smell that. Oh, what you was in here smoking? Yeah, it was my vape. Not don't be disrespectful and blow it in his face, but if you hit your vape and blow it out, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if I inhale, you'll smell it and you'll know that it's blueberry. But it goes back to hanging around the wrong crowd and also what they see around their environment growing up and shit. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. The environment is major, as well as who you're around. Because if you're married, and it depends, because I've been married and hung out with single people, and it didn't affect me. But see, it's like I'm not the one that just said, "Oh, everybody else is doing it." I'm not the one that says everybody else is doing it. Let me join in.
Nah, I ain't one of those type of people.
Everybody else be like, "Oh, this look fun." Well, somehow it work out for you. And a lot of times I just be a good witness. This might be a good idea. Hear me with my phone. Go for it. I support you. But if it goes bad, you're gonna be on YouTube. Oh wait, see, I got another one. Oh, hold up. You got other women you talk to and hang out with. Okay. Hmm. But you want to get to know them in case shit don't work out. So, Grizz, are you planning for things not to work out? This is the thing. Like when people like,
Okay.
I'm
I
looking.
know. I got a situation like that. My god brother used to be like that before he finally settled down. He would go through girlfriend after girlfriend. He'll have a girlfriend, but then he'll talk to like 3 or 4 other women just in case his relationship didn't work out. But it's like you never really gave it a chance because you sat there devoting your time and attention to these other women that you're talking to
What
and
up,
getting to know.
what up, Tommy? Yeah, that's facts. Like that's like saying like people like, yeah, my relationship, my relationship, I need 50-50. So how y'all gonna manage if y'all both half-assing it? But if y'all
Right.
100, when somebody 20, somebody else might be 80. When somebody 40, the other person 60.
Yeah.
And y'all can make it work. And that's what y'all gotta be on. You gotta be on that growth. Let me say, TK said, I always say, show me your true colors and I'm gonna show you my name ain't Picasso. You might like some of their true colors though, TK. Stop being a gangster all the time.
Yeah, she did say she's not all the way a woman.
It's like you gotta, you know what? I think a lot of times it's one of them things where it's like, okay, you 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 want people to show you who they are, right? Because what'll happen is a lot of people play the catfish game, and you might say, "Listen, I want it this way, that, whatever, right?" And in the course of that, you have them being who you want them to be, and not who they truly are. Oh, TK going to tap in. We've been waiting for this, girl. We've been waiting.
Come on, man.
No, 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 no. So
TK, welcome to Mindset Monday.
let me break this down and explain it to you, right?
One time for the one time.
When I say show me your true colors and I'm gonna show you my name is not Picasso, that means I'm not going to repaint who you truly are.
Okay.
So that means I feel like that it takes at least a year to really know somebody, because who you show me in the beginning is only who you present yourself to be. So that means I only know the facade that you're showing me, right? I don't know who you truly are. That means we have to go through the seasons of life to really get to know somebody,
Okay. I like
right?
that.
So if we're going through the seasons of life and I have explained to you that I don't like this, I don't like how you move when this type of thing is happening, I don't like how you do this, that, and the third, and you continuously do those things, you show me your true colors.
Facts.
I'm not finna repaint you. I'm
Yeah.
not finna repaint you. My name is not Picasso. I'm not fucking Michelangelo. I'm not out here resculpting the motherfucking thing. That's not what I'm for. Now,
Okay.
Now
if
that's
we
why I
are
needed
there,
TK on here.
if we are there, and I am, because I do believe in uplifting, I do believe in building, I do believe in creating the person that you want to be. Because like you said, you're supposed to go into your relationship 100, 100. Because on the days where you're 20, I am going to be 80. On the days where you're 50, I got your other 50. At the end of the day, if you fall off, I'm supposed to be the superwoman that builds you back up. But
Mmm. That.
Baby, she
That
said
part.
but. She said but.
if you continuously show me that you cannot change, because all behavior is learned behavior. So if I've shown you that this is a behavior that I don't want to deal with, that I don't want to put up with, guess what? Bye.
Gotta go. Yeah, like, but see that's good though, because at least you give it time, right? And I think a lot of times people don't give it time. It's like, oh my, I know you ain't raised your voice. Next day she done packed her stuff and left. She going.
Right.
Like, but you gotta have some grace in the beginning. You gotta have a little bit of grace. You don't gotta be a rug, none of that. But you gotta have some grace because people just don't know how to treat you, and
You
they
enter
are how they
all
are.
relationships with grace, though. That's in your friendship, that's in your job, that's in your business, that's in any type of situation that you enter. You're going to enter it with grace, because at the end of the day, you're going into it blind. You really don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta see. And that's that period. That first year, you could be understanding each other, seeing what works for each other.
You gotta go through the seasons.
That's exactly why I said what I said on the last Mindset Monday. I said love is blind because the heart has no eyes.
I don't feel like it's blind. I feel like it's crystal clear. I feel like it's crystal clear because I feel like it allows you to see everything about that person and you love them through the flaws and all, regardless of. Once you're to the point where you saying that I love you, that means you've seen them through a whole lot of shit. To truly love somebody, you've seen them through a whole lot of shit. You've seen them with them on mad day, you've seen them on happy day, you've seen them when they sad, you've seen them when they depressed, and you learn how to work through all of that. So
Facts.
that being said, once you get through all of that, once you saying that I love you shit, now you in a whole nother playing field.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the whole nother ball game now. And you don't walk away from shit like that. Like, I heard when you said sometimes people stay too long. But it really depends on it depends on the situation, depends on, because a lot of times people stay, and a lot of times it be a trauma bond, and they don't realize that they trauma bonded to that person.
That was a good one. I wouldn't even think about the trauma bond.
They don't realize it's a trauma bond, and
Mm.
that's really what it be. You don't realize that you really stuck to this person because y'all both been through traumatic events and y'all stuck with each other. Y'all were friends through that traumatic event. So now you feel like y'all belong together. That ain't the case. That's toxicity. Get
Yep.
the fuck. Go heal. Go to therapy, baby. Go sit. Go lay on somebody's couch and get some help.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't know, cause like I said, I ain't really know. I ain't the female for this conversation, cause I act like a dude half the time any fucking way. You say one too many things out the way to me. I have PTSD. Look, I did 8 years in the army. I worked 3 years at Golden State Penitentiary. Bitch, my nerves is bad. You can't talk to me no any kind of way. You can't come at me no any kind of way. I'm not putting over no any and everything. Like, I'm so bad to the point where if you text me and I correct your grammar more than 3 times in a conversation, don't even talk to me no more.
What you a teacher too? Damn.
I have it's so bad. Now, I understand slang, I understand short term, I understand all of that. But when you put in the wrong words in the wrong spot,
Oh, so like with there, they don't use the proper there. You.
and if I correct you, if I correct you more than 3 times, it's the problem. If you're constantly using diabolical, you can't really tell me the definition of diabolical because I really hate the fact that people use it wrong. They use diabolical. Okay, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. You don't know what the fuck you mean, baby? Get out of here. But all I'm saying, what if okay, but then I guess autocorrect would be ruining a whole lot for you then, huh? You ain't gonna tell me autocorrect made you say THEIR and you was trying to say THERE. Sometimes it do. Sometimes it do.
Autocorrect is a motherfucker. This
So
he
that
didn't
means
me
you're
chop.
using voice. That means you're using voice to talk and not texting.
I said, give me a sec. That John said, give me a sex. I said, wait a minute. I said, John, I said, wait, because the girl put question marks. I said, oh no. Autocorrect. Asshole move.
Yeah, that means you're like, because when you use, I've noticed, especially with me. First of all, I'm from Mississippi and I live in Louisiana. I have a very, very heavy ass accent.
Mm-hmm.
I hear. A lot of times people don't understand what the fuck I be saying, which is cool. So I know when I talk to my phone, it don't put up there what the fuck I be saying. And I be looking at that shit like, where the hell y'all came up with this from? But I go back to correct it. But that's why I say I give you the option. Like, I'm going to correct you a few times. But if you constantly making the same mistake, like, bruh,
Jake from State Farm, what up, my guy?
I don't have time to be trying to figure out what your sentence means. Like, I cannot sit here. I have to think of a response, but after I spent 30 minutes trying to figure out what the hell you was trying to tell me.
Listen.
Yeah, 30 whole minutes? I'd have been after the first 5, but okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
sometimes you might be. See, TK talking about if she locked in. Like,
I'm sitting here trying to put it in my mind, like, what the hell is you trying to say? Then mind you, I work 12-hour days, so in the midst of me working, I'm still responsive, right? Because if that's what we doing, that's what we doing. I'm still hitting you back in the middle of me doing my job. But if I gotta sit here and guess what the fuck you trying to tell me and do my job and then respond to you, I don't even want to have a conversation no more.
ain't nobody got time for that, huh?
But babe, in order for her to be locked in, she would have to get through that phase already. So I mean, and you ain't gonna make it. You're exactly. Not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it through that phase. Right. She ain't locked in.
Damn.
She trying to.
She lost a solid man because his text was messed up. That's crazy.
Yeah. I gave you a couple of months, and I corrected your grammar too many times. Baby, get out of here. If I ask you how you doing, how are you, and your response is "am good," who the fuck is am? What happened to subject verb agreement?
What if they hit you with the ARD?
Oh my God. What the fuck are you trying to say?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. Who is this little flint fella? Say his girl with his ex was cheating on him, so he hooked up with her sister. See, you one of them motherfuckers I would have took down through that back in my day. Cause let somebody cheat on me, bitch. Now I'm gonna date your daddy. Now I'm your stepmom, and you really gonna hate me. Or I'm gonna date your landlord and put an eviction notice on your door.
Oh, she ain't no
Hey,
female.
hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yo.
Shit, I'm going to
See,
date you.
my petty level get top tier. This is why I be on chill mode.
You said you gonna date his daddy and be his stepmom. Damn.
Like,
Man,
and
he
I'm,
said he dated the girl's sister. Boy, you have, man. I would have dogged you.
You said take this landlord and put an eviction notice out. Oh,
yeah, I'm
damn.
done with that one. Like, wait, what?
He would have hated me. Cause why would you go date my sister? Then you hooked up with my sister because I cheated. Bitch.
Now you about to be evicted. I hope my
Bitch.
sister, hope my sister got a place for you.
Hope my sister pillow's real comfortable.
That is crazy.
Baby, that's crazy work. Why would you do that? And then see,
Grizz, that is wild. Not a sister though. And then you gonna say she was 5 times hotter? Wow, you probably gave her a complex, bro. You probably messed their family up.
yeah, cause me and my sister could never be cool after that. I'm gonna fight you at every family function just because.
All right, well, y'all gotta meet up outside. Y'all gotta get that shit out the way for dinner get put on the tables. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, I ain't gonna fight you over this. Like, nah.
Then put y'all right in the backyard. Ain't nobody calling the cops. Y'all go ahead, get it
Cause
out your
there's
system.
some dirty shit. Like how you leave her for her sister.
How her sister take you though?
How your first? I guess I was raised different. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in the South. We have like a little code. We don't do that. I'm not talking to nobody that my cousin, my sister, my friend, nobody that y'all fuck with.
I don't
I
mess with
date
nobody.
on
Yeah,
them
like
like
if I
that.
dated somebody, I don't mess with nobody else in their family neither. It's
I'm
just
not.
weird.
And if you fuck with somebody in my family, I'm not backdooring you like that. Nah, that's too close to home.
He said, nah, her family said I was a good one. And they like
Mm-hmm.
me.
And her
Wow.
mom need to be slapped.
You was until you went after the sister.
Yo,
Her mom need to be slapped.
Josh is right. Jerry. It's about to be a fight. It's about to go ahead. Both of y'all get in the crib.
Oh
Everybody
man.
start moving the furniture.
Ain't nothing good about that. That's a bunch of ain't shit that's right there.
That is crazy. That you know what, Grizz? You know what would have been crazy? What the flex would have been? Was you leveling up in life and still being cool with her family? So she get to witness the success from the outside. And then when you meet
Yeah.
somebody new, I let them meet her family too. Oh, this is my baby right here.
Like, yeah, it'd be different if you said you was still cool with her brother, like you went on to succeed, you went on to do big things, and you know what I'm saying? That's cool if you was just friends with the family still. But bitch, you fucked her sister.
He said that some they going back and forth. Alabama shit in Florida shit.
You fucked her
He said I'm still
sister.
cool with the family.
You fucked her sister. My uncle Neil would have jumped you, dog. Man, shit, my uncle Neil would have jumped you at the barbecue.
That's crazy. That's nasty work though, cause it's
Her
like
mama ain't shit. Her mama ain't shit. The mama still call him son. Her mama ain't shit.
mama got to do better.
I
Mama,
know she put her mom in the nursing home.
oh, yo, look, mama got to do better. That's for sure.
Damn.
That's crazy work.
Grizz, that's Grizz. That's a lot to unpack, sir.
He the one I need. What I said, go lay on somebody's couch and heal. You need a hug or something, sir.
I was about to say 'cause the couch he was laying on was he's still in the family. That is
He
wild.
laid on the wrong wrong couch. He need the therapist. Him.
He said, "Yo,
This man went crawled in the sister beat. Ain't no way. See?
hey, Grizz,
He
how's
coming
that?
through.
How's the family doing now? Are those sisters actually cool?"
I mean, but why was the sister even down with it though?
That's what I'm saying. Her sister was jealous of her. Ain't no way. You ain't. That's the only way I could see a sister backdooring like you had some underlying jealousy issues or something.
You know what? I feel like the sister probably set her up to cheat on him so she could get him. That's what that sound like.
Yeah, it had some jealousy issues.
That is crazy work, yo.
I mean, shit. Life is often stranger than fiction, bro.
You know.
Damn.
That man said, yeah, she was cool with it.
Of course she was. She probably set the whole thing up.
She helped her sister cheat so she could get you because you was over there paying bills and stuff at the sister house. Yeah, that's what it was. You was
That's
over there cheating
crazy. She
sister.
is probably over there
Child
like,
meth is a hell of a drug.
yeah, yeah, yo. It is
Oh
crazy out
man.
here, man.
Man, you made me need a drink with that shit. What kind of bullshit is you? I know you want to fight to a little bit.
Hey,
And then
Oliver, what up? Yo, that is wild. Her sister. No, I know a couple things and some things that went kind of crazy. I know my cousin. Um, we was at his house. He was a freak boy. He used to just be smashing and recording it. He was actually like Rico and paid in full. You know, he was always stay with a camera.
Right.
Man, my homie was me and my cousin homie was over there going through video. He started going through videos like he watching them. I'm like, it's kind of franky. It's kind of kinky, bro. Said, cuz right in the back, you want to watch that while he here? That's crazy, bro.
no.
Now he would have the girls being on some extra stuff by themselves first, but you know what the straw was that broke the camel back for me? He'll never go through anybody else's videos again, man. He put one of them Jones in, and I see his mom taking her clothes off. I'm like, now he put it in and hit play. I walk in, I'm looking though. I'm like, oh, his mom fine. I was like, she's getting naked. I said, oh, let me fast forward real quick. Oh yeah, that body fire. I turned it off. He come back like, what happened? I said, nah, man, I'm pulling the joint out. You want some weird stuff? He's like, nah, bro. He arguing with me about this video. I'm like, bro, don't play it. I was like, I wouldn't be a solid person if I told you to play it. Don't play it, bro. I said, it's life change.
Gonna be
Nah.
scarred for life.
I said, yo, it's gonna fuck you up, bro. Don't do it. Man, that motherfucker put that joint on. And where he started it, it was where I stopped. So you could only see the body. And I said, bro, turn that shit off, man. He's like, nah, this bitch got a body. I said, oh my God.
Oh my God. Damn.
I went to try and turn that on. That motherfucker pushed my hand. He's like, nah, I'm about to skip forward. Man, that man ran that John to my cousin again here. You can see his mom face. I said, and then my cousin was like, yo, why is y'all in here? Mm-hmm. Now you see why we was arguing. I said, oh boy, this is awkward. What up, Wit?
Flint, where you live at, Flint? You need me to find you a good therapist. I know
Wait,
some.
hold on. He was
Flint,
friends with
Michigan.
the sister before he dated the other sister, but the older sister dated her. What? So so the sister you had messed with you to get back with her ex, and then when she cheated, you cheated on her
With the sister.
with the sister.
But the family had snitched on her for cheating because you was taking care of them and her. Back,
Oh my God, that's a
baby,
lot
man,
to
you
unpack,
want me to
Grit.
find you a therapist?
Man, the plot thickens.
Yeah,
You want me to
Grizz,
find you a
that's
therapist
a
out?
lot to unpack. Grizz, you okay?
I'm saying you need a hug, a drink.
He need
You gonna make
both.
it.
He need both
First
of
of
them.
all, you send them to a therapist, you gonna make them quit their profession. Like this shit is just too little bit too
Oh,
much.
my boy in here. Happy birthday, Lou.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he said I broke
Lou.
up. He never cheated. He broke up with her.
And then got with the sister.
He said,
That's just
bro,
wild,
bro,
man.
a whole
That
soap
that ain't no
opera.
soap opera. That's a soup sandwich, as we used to say.
Yo, you sleep with once. Grizz, the fact that you got cheated on and you slept with her sister, though, bro. Like, what if she'd have just got spiteful after that and did what TK was talking about? She'd have went and gave your pop some or something crazy.
There's just a lot going on.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Everybody not petty like me.
nah,
Everybody petty level
nah.
not up there.
TK, he slept with the girl's sister. Lou, what up?
Man, what's going on, man? Who's sleeping with people's sisters, yo?
The boy, my man Grizz in the comments. The Flint
You
Minute.
came in here. You came in here at a wild time, bro. Probably deserved it. Was the sister better looking?
Apparently, he said the sister was 5 times better.
Oh, you should have started with the sister at first, then.
He said they was just friends, but then the sister cheated on him, and the family told him, which was crazy. So to get his lick back, he slept with his sister. Super toxic.
I mean, wait. How that song go? If your girl start acting up, then I'm gonna take her friend. He took it to a whole other level.
He went far.
He said, yo, the only thing that would have been worse than that was her mom.
And if she was available, he probably would have did that too.
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
Grizz is like, he wanted, like, damn. He got punched in the face and he burned the house down. Like, damn, that's crazy, Lou. Well, happy birthday, Lou. What you do for your birthday, man? It's like it's crazy. When we get older, we just be chilling for our birthdays.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
because y'all old.
whoa, TK, don't do that. We done did everything.
Right.
Now the
Well,
birthdays is about making experiences. Like, what you want to do for your birthday? Like, nah, bro, let's go to Tahiti and I don't know, try some crazy food.
I don't know, cause
They gonna be like, what
I,
you want
I
to do? Let's go to Thailand and pet a tiger.
I got my
what
limits on
the
crazy
fuck?
food. Now you going for?
Hangover type shit. I'm with it. Let's go.
I mean,
Yeah,
we could go to Thailand and ride on elephants and shit, but crazy food, you tripping.
I mean, why not?
I put my limits on certain foods now.
Oh, all right, Lou. That sounds like a good time, man. He said I'm in Costa Rica.
Yeah, him and Jess.
Yeah, I know. I seen the video. Kyle, don't try to make that lady a Karen too, bro. I seen you, bro. Mm-hmm. But it was so funny because Kyle was still so positive. He was like, "Yep," because most of the times I'm talking about her, and the lady was like, "Good for you."
Yo.
That lady looked like she was so confused. Like I don't even think she knew what Kyle was talking about. Like I couldn't hear what she said at first, and Kyle was like, "Nah, I was talking to my wife. I was talking about my wife," and she was just like, "Oh." And then Kyle was like, she said something. Kyle was like, "Yeah, because 90% of the time I'm talking about my wife." And it sounded like, it's like, "Oh, okay." And Kyle was like, "Yeah, 90% of the time I'm talking about my wife, but this time I'm not." She's like, "Oh, good for you." Kyle, what did you want her to say? She don't even know you. Y'all are on a bridge in the middle of like y'all 600 feet above ground. That don't look high as hell. It was definitely a beautiful view. Gats and trunks. Nah, that's fire, Lou. That's actually fire. What? He said I'm chaos at its finest.
It's
Urban.
that Gemini energy. You know they two faced anyway.
Hold on, let's get Kyle on here. You know what? Yeah, Kyle. See, I don't know if we can trust him. TK, you single?
Hey,
Hey, TK, you
what up,
single?
bro?
Now you not really not really talking about.
TK, yes, I'm trying to get all in your business.
Oh, okay.
I just told you I want nothing but a little boy at heart. Why would you ask me that?
Oh, she's single.
Oh, what?
Ed, what up?
Look how
Yo,
So I'm
we get on this
single.
live like at the wrong times, and then they just like, what the hell?
I'm single. TK single. Reek, you in a relationship, right?
Yes, sir.
So Reek is in a relationship. Kyle is married. So
Yeah, and
hence
just
the
to be
fact
clear,
that
the
he,
lady is absolutely a Karen, bro.
bro,
Absolutely a Karen.
bro, you attacked this lady verbally. I was so funny.
No,
But look, this is the
no,
thing.
because look,
This is
I
why I'm
was
not
showing
believing.
my video.
Even if she was a Karen, Kyle could not have been feeling better. He's like, I'm in Costa Rica, so I don't give a fuck. This view is beautiful. My wife is beautiful, and you're not gonna tell me anything different.
She was no, because look, so here's what happened, right? She didn't hear what I said correctly. So I said, hey guys, check out the view. I said normally I'm talking about her, but this time I'm not. And I showed the view of Costa Rica, like with the mountains and all that, right? And the lady goes, "Oh, that wasn't very nice." And I looked at her and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, 90% of the time I'm talking about my wife. I was like, and that's still a compliment what I said. What are you talking about? And she just looked at me funny, and I was like, and then she was like, "Well, that's good for you." And I was like, "Yo,"
She
and
didn't even
and
sound
I
like she
ended up,
was mad though.
bro, I
I was,
ended it, no, bro, no, bro, I'm telling you, she was
yo,
mad. Even if, so you
Reek.
didn't get to hear it. Even Jess had to come and say something to her because she was mad. It's like,
So then y'all gonna jump this lady on the bridge?
nah, I was just gonna
I'm
say,
not mad at Jess, cause Jess is riding. I'm mad at you, sir, cause you started.
I didn't do shit. She started it. I was minding my business. I was shooting my video, talking to my wife, and she decided to. And I was like, "Oh, okay." Nah, but the funniest part about that whole scene is that we're literally like on top of a volcano, and I'm like, you're in danger, right? Like,
See?
it's up. It's just us up here. You trying to throw us in the volcano? Kyle, you vicious, bro.
My man Ed said I'm a player.
I'm like, yo, you trying to talk smack to two people
Not a
on top
cricket
of a
phone
volcano?
microphone.
Yo,
Nah,
y'all still
Kyle, I
must
ain't
have
gonna
met
lie.
that
From
lady
what I
early
seen,
in
he
the
was like, hey,
intro.
guys, you gotta check out the view. And for once, I'm not talking about my wife. Then I hear the lady say something. I couldn't hear what she said. And then Kyle's like, he's still energy. Yeah. Because 90% of the times I'm talking about, he's like, no, I was talking to my wife. I said 90% of the times I'm talking about her. But now, this time I'm not. And the lady's like, oh, okay, good for you. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, okay. Because he got me.
yeah, she,
When he put the Karen thing up, I felt like I got clickbaited. Because I'm like, oh. I'm like,
nah,
God.
bro,
And
she,
then, and then look, you know how they say it's them clips that you don't see? See, so
right, yeah,
when somebody else drop a video and they got cock firearm shirts surrounding this lady on the over the volcano, like threatening to throw this lady off the bridge.
yeah, it was funny though. But then and then we went to we went all over the country, bro. We literally started in the farthest. We drove 4 hours away from the airport and stayed in La
Damn.
Fortuna, and then from there we were at this volcano called RNL, and then we did all the volcano hike and stuff. Then we did some four wheeling and stuff, and then we left there. We went to Monteverde, which is like it means Green Mountain, and that's the jungle, the rainforest, right? And that's where we were in the cloud forest. We were on top of this mountain, and
The view
we're
was crazy.
inside, but we're inside the clouds, like in the cloud, not like seeing the clouds, like close to the clouds, like we were inside of it. Fucking crazy.
Did you
And
do any
then
videos?
yeah. There's one up. There's one up on my page. You'll see it. It's Jess is walking, and it's called the Cloud Forest. So where we're walking is a little trail, and you'll see everything in the top above us is all white, and you just see like sunlight is coming through, but it's not like bright sunlight. It's just all white because we're inside the cloud. It's really cool. And then we made it to the Continental Divide, so we literally hiked to the edge of the mountain, and we were able to look across and see Panama. Like we're literally on like the border, and we could see Panama from the other side.
That's dope.
And then we went back down the mountain, and then we went after doing all that. Then we left Monteverde, and we went to Jaco Beach, which is another like 2.5 hours. We literally had driven.
What's up, Javi? King Grayson, what's up?
6 different cities in the country. We've been all over. And then I think, so we went to Jaco Beach, which I will say, as a Floridian, we're spoiled because our beaches are so goddamn beautiful in Florida that when we come to even other countries, we're like, this beach is all right.
No, you tripping. You tripping. Florida ain't got no blue water.
Yeah, you crazy.
It ain't Caribbean blue.
I would beach in Florida. I go to Clearwater Beach. It's gorgeous. Like, all the beaches in Florida are crystal clear water. What are you talking about?
I don't know about that, man.
You gotta be tripping. Now, I don't know what part of Florida you was in.
I live in Florida. I live in like Claremont, Florida, and we go to Tampa.
Well, you have to excuse my friend Byron. We lived in Philly so long, our water is gray up here. So,
That joint is definitely gray.
Well, that's his problem. Because I was about to say, I lived in Pensacola.
Okay, so Pensacola's in the paint.
So wait, TK, you seen some clear water?
In Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no clear water in Florida.
Dude, the entire Gulf of Mexico. Oh, I'm sorry, the entire Gulf of America. My bad.
It's still Gulf of Mexico.
No, it's not.
Hey,
check it out on the map.
Politics do not have a place here.
It's not politics. It's just maps.
We don't even do politically correct because it's political in it.
But ultimately, the Clearwater Beach, it's called Clearwater Beach. I mean, that should tell you, the name of it should tell you what kind of water it is. Clearwater Beach.
I mean, Ocean City, that just gives me the vibe that the oceans are dirty because the water is not blue.
I mean, well, bro, Ocean City's in Jersey, so of course it's dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty. Yeah, no, but I'll send you some pictures of the beach, bro. We got good. When you come down to Florida again, I'll take you to the. Hey, it was in Miami. What do you mean the water's not clear?
And that water was not blue. You know how far we went out? We were not in you are not in the United States anymore, and the water didn't last that long either.
Yeah, but that's different. You're in deep water. That's not the same. Like the beach is different. The beach water clears up.
How that joint? How the water clear up?
What do you mean?
All right, just for context, I'm just talking shit because I don't swim, y'all. So this is all.
I was like, what do you mean? The beach water clears up because it's less water. It's not as deep. When it's deep and you can't see through it, it's deep as hell. But when it's more shallow, you can see clearly.
Kyle, you remember the story Byron told you about his traumatic experience in Costa Rica?
In Costa Rica?
Oh, in the water slide. It was a long thing. We're not even going to talk about it. It was crazy.
Yeah. No, Byron,
yo, they have, listen. No, Kyle, listen. Be careful if you go. This water slide is like the devil's fucking backbone. This is not godly. I'm going to tell you how you know it's not godly. When have you got on a water slide? They give you a donut. That's okay. They give you a helmet. If they hand you a helmet, you're in danger. The walk to the top of this waterfall took like 20 minutes. I don't even know why I kept going.
Yeah, you can't even swim. Why'd you do that?
Because you only dumping 4 feet of water. But this is the thing.
Oh, okay.
When you're coming down as fast as it is that required you a helmet, Cause this shit, yo, that joint hit turns, you flip over, you fighting for your life in that thing. So you come off of this slide like a human torpedo. Like, you know how you skip rocks?
Yeah.
You could do that. Your body would do that. That's what happened to me. I hit the first joint and I thought I was gonna land. And you know how you try to go in the water? Nope. My feet kind of went in and my body hit. I skipped like a rock. Fuck all my landing up. Everything was out the window. Then it was a fight for my life.
Hey, where did you go in Costa Rica?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
I would have to
You
ask the
don't want to
person I
remember?
went with, but she might not remember.
You don't want to remember? We're in San Jose right now at our last hotel. We've been in 4 hotels. We traveled all across the country.
What up,
This is our
Grand?
last hotel. We fly out tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, so y'all going back to Florida?
Yeah, we come home tomorrow. So today is our last night.
Nice.
Like
What y'all
we're
got
here.
planned?
I think we're gonna be done for the night now. We just got done eating dinner and having drinks and hanging out at a nice, really nice like bar slash like cool thing. We've been going since Thursday, so we've been moving, bro.
That's a
And
good
like I
thing.
said, yeah, we traveled. This is our 4th city in this country. So no, our fifth city in this country.
No, that's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we saw a lot of the country.
Kyle, you want to hear a funny story?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I was at the gun show yesterday, right? And I was wearing your hoodie. This Asian woman walked up to me and said, "What's chicken gun?" And I bust out laughing.
That's hilarious.
Yo.
Yeah, he said cock firearms. I was like, she's like, "What's chicken gun?" And I just started dying laughing.
That is hilarious.
I was like,
let me show you guys this place. Hold on real quick. Let me show you guys this place. This is freaking amazing. Look at this. So this is like a little seating area in the hotel. Like the courtyard.
okay.
I gotta go to Costa Rica again.
Bro, I'm down. We'll come back. Me and Jessica. We planning on coming back with the kids next time. But like, look at that. There's a little courtyard in our hotel.
And let me be clear, y'all. Usually, if I'm going out on a vacation, I usually don't invite my married friends and everything because they, they want to be all, oh yeah, you want to take a sip? They sharing drinks and they make you want to throw up. Like, man, get a fucking room, but you already know they got one. So it's like, you know. But on this case, his wife is the ultimate wing woman, so it's kind of okay.
Yeah, Jess is not that kind of. We're not that married couple that's gross on a trip. We just want to hang out.
Oh, so Kyle, we gotta put you in the hot seat because you're the only married one on here. So we
Almost
were
like
talking about relationships and how people stay, how people how long is too long, and what are signs that will make you either leave or whatever. Now TK said if she got to correct your spelling when y'all texting, you're not even gonna make it.
oh Jesus,
She's serious.
the bar is set very very
Yeah, if
low.
you don't put the right there, you can't even blame it on autocorrect. I told autocorrect, give me a sec. Sent that text. I look late. That shit said, give me a sex. The girl put question marks like, huh? I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Autocorrect is playing games tonight. I don't know. I don't know what type of time autocorrect was on.
It was on demon time.
Facts.
So it all depends on the person. I mean, her threshold
Oh
is
my
set
God.
on.
Hootie Hoo, what up, man?
He said her threshold is set to if you spell shit wrong,